All right, everybody. Mike. All right, everybody. All right, we're going to start front row center.
How you feeling?
Good. Relieved, happy, everything.
You've done this a few times now,
Five
but
times.
going in 5 times to be exact, going into that first rack, the final round, what are you feeling in that moment? Are you at ease in that moment? Are you anxious in that moment? What are your...
I think after the first round got that out of the way, I was feeling pretty good, and I was like, all right, this is your time, go for it.
First row, black.
Okay. Allie, could you hear Courtney and Candace, and just because seeing them was quite, I hope you could just see the video soon, but like, could you hear them at all and how they were?
I honestly couldn't. I've seen a couple of videos. I just peeked on my Twitter for like a second, but I really heard JJ the most. Like, she was right behind me, just letting me know, like, I think I had this, in the last round. So, but they're awesome. Candace and Courtney just jumping up and down. Candace wearing the jersey, like, they're my biggest fans. So it
When did
feels
Candace
good.
get the jersey from you? Like,
Earlier today, she was telling me all week, like, I need your DePaul jersey. I need it. So, yeah, she's awesome for supporting.
Next question will come from the front row center.
Hey, Allie, congrats again to
Thank you.
I want to take you back actually to the last three-point contest, and you win, and you kind of announce in passing that you're not going to do it again, and you got booed, so to speak. Like, was that the first time you've ever been booed? Like,
I think so, yeah. I wasn't expecting that. I thought everyone was like in agreement that, okay, you've done this enough, like someone else's turn. But when Chicago said they were hosting, I caved. I had to do it again.
So, like, when did you ultimately make the decision? Like, was it after the boos? Was it what? Like, tell me when.
Probably like 3 weeks ago, and I was like, okay, if they ask, I'll do it. I'm tired of everyone telling me, like, you got to do it.
All right. So what's the verdict now? Are we retired? What's going on?
I'm retired. Retired in my hometown. It's a good storybook ending, I'd say.
Thanks, Allie.
Yep.
Next question will come from the right side of the room in the third row.
Hey, Allie, congratulations.
Thank
Coach
you.
Wade recently told us you're the best shooter he's ever seen. Now you're the best three-point contest shooter ever, more championships than any female or NBA player has. Can you kind of describe that feeling to know you're the most accomplished three-point contest shooter?
Yeah, it's definitely pretty cool to be in the history books with so many great shooters. Larry Bird. I don't know who else, but Larry Bird is enough for me. Yeah, it just feels great to have that confidence from my coach and, just everybody in Chicago, my teammates. They're always kind of hyping me up and letting me know, how good of a shooter I am. So, that really helps me and go out there and do what I do.
First row to your right.
Hi, Allie. Jay Cohen, Associated Press. Now that you're retired again, do you have any tips or anything you keep to yourself? I mean, like, there are a lot of great shooters, but I mean, you just look real natural. Is there any tips you have that you about doing this contest?
Some of the other girls were asking me today, and I think I just said, make the first rack. I feel like when I get going pretty early, it makes me feel confident, and I'm always extra focused on the money balls too. So just hit all the money balls and you'll be good to go.
Next two questions will come from the second row center.
Akeem Balaam of Beyond the W. I believe it was mentioned during Sabrina's presser about the idea of the three-point contest maybe being named after you, or perhaps the award being named after you. How do you feel about that?
If they want to do that, I'd be okay with it. But that's nice of her to say. That's cool. Yeah, it would be cool, but they don't got to do that.
Second row center.
Yeah, Allie, I guess, for people who haven't been watching the WNBA as long as you've been in it, may not know your whole story about how you had to fight, claw your way into this league, and then here you are as a four-time champion of this event. Can you just kind of put in perspective to young people, especially the idea of perseverance, because you're kind of the poster child for that, I think.
Yeah, I think that, sometimes things that you really want to accomplish, they're not going to happen right away. You see that with a lot of young players. It's a journey, even first-round picks. You just got to stay the course. You got to be coachable. You got to be, a good teammate and just continue to learn. I had some of the best teammates and the best players in the world to learn from. I was lucky enough to play on amazing teams, and having been around Dinah Taurasi, Cappy Pondexter, Sue Bird, like Katie Smith. And when I was that young player, just watching them, I just tried to learn as much as I could and continue getting better overseas, and know that, you know, your time is going to come, and, you know, do everything you can in your power to be ready for it.
Next question to your right in the front row.
Hey, Allie, one more from me. Your mom, when it was all over, said she was happy and proud when it was over, anxious beforehand. You've spoken about the athlete she was in high school and college. What does it mean to you to have her in the stands supporting in this moment, and be able to share this moment specifically with her?
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing. You know, she's been there obviously since the beginning, and growing up, all I heard was she was an amazing athlete. She played so many different sports, and people said she was the best basketball athlete, male or female, to ever come out of Joliet. So, I always just kind of was inspired by that, and I never obviously got to see her play, but it was definitely an inspiration to me growing up, and, it's why I am the way I am today. And she taught me a lot about just, working hard, staying humble, and it's nice to be able to share everything with her, because she decided to go have 4 kids instead of go try to play professional basketball. So it's nice to share with her and all my siblings.
Allie, next question, front row to your left.
Hey, Allie. Jackie Powell with Bleacher Report. I'm curious, now that you've retired from the contest, is there a young player that you think could win the contest one day? And if so, who is that person and why?
Like a young player in the league?
Yes, right now.
Yeah, right now. I would say maybe the person that just won the skills, Sabrina. She's a good shooter, a good young talent. Ryan Howard, obviously her jumper is just real smooth, and I think before this competition, Courtney and I were talking, and we said, okay, Ryan Howard's going to be the main competition probably, because she just has such a smooth jumper, and I see a big future for her, especially from the outside.
Thank you. Congrats.
No problem.
Next question, we're going to turn to Zoom for Eric Wilson.
Allie, congrats. You retired, you came back, you held court. Just talk to me. I know it's probably been asked, but okay, I'm just going to ask, are you seriously retired this time?
100%, 120%. This is it. You won't see me again.
Okay. All right. So we're going to rename the contest after you then. Done deal. Thank you.
All right, let's do it.
Allie, next question, last row to your left.
Hi, Allie. This is Charlotte Carroll from The Athletic. You had mentioned Sabrina. I guess, what have you seen in her game, especially just this year alone, since she hasn't been able to play, how it's grown, and what really stands out and makes her good?
Just her competitiveness, her fearlessness to, just get buckets in big moments. She wants to take the shot. She wants to make the big pass, and impress with her rebounding. Not many guards can get, that many rebounds per game. And I think overall just her competitiveness and her fearlessness.
Anyone else? Allie, thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.